So I want to thank everybody for joining our fun Zoom today. And our next fun Zoom, for those of you who like to kind of keep track and plan ahead, will be Saturday, March 8th. So thanks again. And today I have to let you know that Marie will not be presenting. I'll be presenting her information for her because she's under the weather. But we're going to be starting out with Sandy Curtis, who is our women's health nurse practitioner. So Sandy, take it away.
Good morning, everybody. So I want to start off today, once again, as I often do, with our product of the month and why it is an important addition to your daily habits. Dr. Oscar Thorpe, or Dr. O as we call him, is doTERRA's Chief Medical Officer. And as Dr. O says, lifespan is the number of years we live, while health span is the number of years we live healthily. Good metabolic health is critical for quality of life as we age, and it gives us the energy to live an active and a fulfilling life. In other words, taking care of your metabolism is about living longer and better. So that's where our product of the month comes in. MetaPWR, or the metabolic blend, supports healthy metabolic function when it's taken internally. It is designed to curb cravings and to naturally promote cellular energy. Now, you can enjoy these benefits by simply adding a few drops to your water every day and sipping on it. The MetaPWR blend is doTERRA's proprietary, meaning they researched, they developed this. Their balanced ratio of our grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark essential oils. Now, a preclinical study suggests that this blend may target and reduce adipose fat cells when it's ingested. Limonene is a prominent chemical component. We've talked about limonene on this Zoom in the past. It's one of the prominent chemical components of MetaPWR, which may support that healthy metabolism when it's ingested. And I found it really interesting that consuming peppermint essential oil, which is also a component of MetaPWR, has been shown to decrease appetite and enhance exercise performance. And when I talk about exercise performance, I really look at that as your daily activity, not necessarily the 15 or 20 or 30 minutes that you put into a walk or a biking or whatever it is you might do for exercise, but just being able to be active on a regular basis and feeling good about that. So as we add healthy habits in 2025, February's product of the month, MetaPWR's Metabolic Blend, supports your healthy wellness regimens that focus on energy and vitality, metabolic health, and weight management to add health to your lifespan. And remember again that you can get this bottle free with your 125 PB loyalty order by February 15th, or, and this is really big, another exciting change from doTERRA that is brand new, you can get this free anytime this month when you order the VMG bundle with EO Mega. So the VMG is our new liquid vitamin mineral supplement, and the EO Megas have been recently updated. I am loving taking this vitamin mineral option. One drink packet gives me all the vitamins and the minerals I need for the day, along with some greens, as opposed to the capsules that I was previously taking. They both make me feel great. So this one is just a little more convenient and a little bit easier to do. And the recently updated EO Mega capsules are a premium blend of omega fatty acids coming from wild-caught fish off the coast of Norway, with its wonderful benefits for your brain and your heart health. I would not skip that for anything. And one of the things that, if you have not tried our new EO Mega blend yet, you're going to find it is a big, big capsule. But the good news about it is that you can put this capsule in your mouth and chew it and bite down on it, and it tastes just like wild orange. It doesn't taste like fish or anything. So they have added wild orange to those fatty acids, making it's actually kind of fun. I kind of think it's like chewing on a gummy. So I don't swallow this thing whole. I always take anything else that I need to take, and then I put this in my mouth last and I bite down on it, and I enjoy that wild orange flavor. So I love that change that they've made, because now it allows those people. I know that I have people on my team who do their LRPs later in the month, and they never get to take advantage of the product of the month. So for those people who choose to spend later in the month, you can also get that free oil. Again, it's by getting the bundle. So when you do this, I just go up to the search bar and I type in VMG, and it pulls up all the different options for how you can purchase VMG. And one of them will say VMG and EO Mega. So if you buy those together anytime in the month, you're going to get that free product of the month. And I also, my shipment just came in yesterday. And because, and maybe remind me, Roxanne, I think it is also with that bundle that's why I got the free jar, this bottle this month. Okay. So also in my box, I got another box that says Wellness Made Simple. And inside this box, oh, it slipped down inside, but there was this glass jar, which now I can use for mixing up my green vitality drink, my vitamins and minerals every morning, and a little 5 ml size bottle of peppermint oil to also help with those metabolic wellness benefits. So lots of good freebies. Now let's talk about another February special. Our 10% off this month is, and you were just talking about this, Joanne, the Adaptiv Calming Blend. Now, if you haven't had a chance to try this, 10% off is a nice time to do it. This can be a tool that you can really depend on. You can diffuse it in so many situations, and our lives are all unique, and sometimes, or usually for me, unpredictable. Whether it's an important meeting coming up, someone in the house is worried about a big test, or maybe you're getting hit with lots of unexpected stressors. I think we can all relate to that. So keep Adaptiv on hand and be prepared for all of life's moments. Adaptiv is the calming blend. So what is in this beautiful lifesaver blend? Lavender, copaiba, rosemary, magnolia, neroli, and sweet gum essential oils all help to create a soothing and a relaxing atmosphere. And just think about the scent of some of those beautiful floral oils. And wild orange and spearmint is added to it, which gives it its uplifting qualities and aromas. So whether you're feeling tired or restless, you're indecisive or irritable, self-care is your answer, and Adaptiv can help you to get back on top. You can mix 3 to 4 drops with Epsom salts and add it to your bath water for a relaxing soak or to a foot bath. Combine a few drops with fractionated coconut oil and massage it into your shoulders, feet, arms, legs, and feel the pressures of the day melt away. That's something I love to do every evening before I go to bed, especially where all the stress goes into my shoulders. I always take my Adaptiv roller and roll it on my shoulders and massage that in. So this is how a convenient way for using it topically. And what I love to do, if you have either an empty roller bottle or you buy the Adaptiv Touch bottle, once it's empty, that's where your 10% off bottle comes in, because I just pop the top off and I add drops and fill it back up with my fractionated coconut oil. So you can keep reusing your roller bottles. Diffuse it wherever you are, working or while you're relaxing or meditating, to get that calm, centered mindset. And remember the power of aromatherapy and your olfactory system. Just applying a drop to the palm of your hands, rubbing your hands together, and inhaling it deeply, you've got your own hand diffuser with you everywhere you go. So just a couple drops in your hand is a great way to use that as well. Anytime throughout the day, as often as you wish. Goes directly to the olfactory system and gets into your body quickly when you really need it. So for my DIY, I decided on making an Adaptiv foaming moisturizing hand soap, because we all wash our hands multiple times a day. And what better way to enjoy the aromatic and the topical benefits of this calming blend every time I wash my hands. So in a 16-ounce pump dispenser, I like to use our Abode pump dispenser. This one is 16 ounces. It's a glass bottle, easy to open up and refill. If you don't have that one, you can also use, some of you may have the plastic doTERRA pump bottle. It's a little bit smaller, so you might just pare my recipe down a little bit with a little bit fewer oils in this one. They both work great for doing foaming, moisturizing hand soaps. And both of them are available right on your loyalty order. If you go to accessories in your account, you're going to find this plastic bottle. And if you look for the Abode system, you will find the glass bottle. So you can add these easily to any of your loyalty orders whenever you want. So to that bottle, and as I said, once you buy all the ingredients for making this, you're going to be able to make multiple batches and save so much money. And you really kind of get hooked on using your own non-toxic cleaning products in your house. You're going to add a 1/4 cup of an unscented Castile soap, 1 tablespoon of sweet almond oil, and this is where this just helps moisturizing, a tablespoon of vegetable glycerin. So again, like I said, once you buy these, you only use a tiny bit in each recipe and it's going to last you a long time. And then 24 drops of your Adaptiv oil blend. You're going to mix that all up really well in your bottle. And then add how much? 1.5 cups of distilled water, and then mix it up again really well. So then have fun washing and feeling those calming benefits of this blend every time you do that. Thank you. And I hope you have a happy February. This is where I usually pass you off to Dr. Marie, but I'm going to hand you to Roxanne, who is going to talk a little bit about some of Marie's items.
Thank you so much, Sandy. I am so very grateful that that you could give us that information. And so I was just trying to figure out, where am I? Sorry, I'm trying to get my PowerPoint up here and I am all messed up here. Hang on one second. Okay, so can you see a picture here that looks like the vitamins? Can everybody see that? Okay, wonderful. And I don't dare put it into full screen because then I'm afraid I can't find my cursor afterwards. So one of the things about VMG, and this is what Marie was going to talk about, so this is going to be pretty heavy on the science. There are 3 things that I'm going to want you to remember about the VMG. Number 1, you get lots for your money. It's not a cheap vitamin, but then cheap isn't going to serve our needs either. So we get lots for our money, and we will get the absorbability is unmatched. So that's number 2. The absorbability is unmatched. And then number 3 is that the VMG Plus will help us use B vitamins effectively, which I'll be explaining all that. Okay. So I do want you to just take a peek at this though. Okay, so I told you, you get lots for your money, right? This is a comprehensive daily nutritional powder that's designed to optimize foundational wellness. It's packed with over 90 premium ingredients. 90. I'd love for you to compare any other vitamins on the market to this product. It includes whole food, vitamins and minerals, fruits, vegetables, digestive enzymes, probiotics, and CPTG certified pure tested grade essential oils. The VMG provides a comprehensive approach to daily nutrition. It's clean, vegan, and gluten-free, crafted to fill nutritional gaps, support energy levels, and enhance overall health. And there are 5 blends in this product. So in each of the pouches, we get these 5 blends. And the first one is called the Nutrition Blend. And this includes plant-derived vitamins, minerals, and essential cofactors. And so I'm sure that like phytonutrient should be a term that most of you are very well aware of, meaning it's phytonutrients from plants. And of course, it's water extracted, so that makes it safer than the chemical extractions that other people might need to rely on. So that's the nutrition blend part of it. And then there is a superfood blend, which promotes foundational health and vitality with the phytonutrients, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients. So look at what's in that list. We get a lot of fruits and vegetables. And you know what? I'm always reading, right? I'm so fixated on health and wellness because health is my absolute number 1 concern every day of my life. But the experts tell us if we get at least 30 different fruits and vegetables each week, that we're going to probably be covering our bases. Well, this is a great way to get them because even though it may seem like a very tiny amount, it is still counting in our cells, in those receptors of the cells. So spirulina, Brussels, of course, chlorella, cranberry, of course, is so great for the bladder, and kale, celery, maki berry, spinach, artichoke, goji berries, elderberries, acerola, strawberry, dark sweet cherry, just to name a few of these vegetables that are in there. So then the third blend is the cellular support blend, and that gets us right where we need all that energy production with the mitochondria, right? Because the mitochondria are key to our feeling energetic and having stamina and vitality. The mitochondria, as we age, and I'm not sure if it's around age 25, the mitochondria of each cell start to decrease in number and function. So not only are they fewer of them, but they're not as hard and effectively working. So we like that anything we can support our mitochondria and our cell health is vital. So what's in here? And some of these things you may be even buying separately from the health food store or from your doctor or from wherever. L-methionine, N-acetylcysteine, glutathione. It's a glutathione precursor. Grapeseed, ginkgo, ginger, sulforaphanes. Sulforaphanes are really, really big with cancer. So if you read Eat to Beat Disease by Dr. William Lee, and it's L-I is how you spell his last name. I'm working my way through that very, very thick book. But sulforaphanes are super duper for us. And there is turmeric in this as well as pomegranate. And so when we think about, like, from his angle, from his scientific angle, because he helped create 14 different chemotherapies in Boston. And yet he started thinking, you know what? Food needs to be tested for these same benefits, for the anti-carcinogenic effects. And he's finding, and he's telling us in this book what to eat and what will work just as well as chemotherapeutic agents. So that to me is profound. So the cellular support blend is huge in this product. And then the biotransformation blend, that is providing biologically enhanced nutrients via biotransformation. And again, more antioxidant rich compounds, more anti-inflammatory compounds, aromatic acids, and so forth. Pea protein. I know myself, I do a smoothie every morning with pea protein powder. That's all that's in that particular product. No flavoring, no sweetener or anything. And then we've got bromelain, protease. We've got papain. And we've got blueberries. We know how powerful blueberries are. Lemon, broccoli, and so forth. Red grapes for that resveratrol effect. And then, you know, VMG bioavailability is what makes it so very unique. Because of the essential oils, nobody else out there is producing this kind of a product with essential oils, whole food vitamins, liposomal technology, which I'll be explaining in a minute, digestive enzymes and probiotics, and pre-methylated B vitamins. The pre-methylation is critical, and I'll explain why in a few minutes. And so the oils that are in this essential oil blend, it includes lavender, lemongrass, wild orange, peppermint, and ginger. And they're all really great for the tummy to make sure our tummies are feeling fine throughout. And so, you know, that's really critical too, because the oils literally help the nutrients be absorbed better from our cells. And so we know they're whole food vitamins, liposomal technology. Liposomes are little tiny spheres of fat. They literally, and if I was watching myself the other day, pouring mine in my glass, and I could see the sparkly stuff kind of floating beside my bottle. And I wiped it up and it was substantial. And those are liposomes. I was looking at liposomes, little teeny tiny, shiny little spheres, and they wrap around the individual nutrients in order for them to get into our cells better, because our cells have a lipid cell membrane. And so the liposomes are lipid as well. So I just think it's so neat. Now, the digestive enzymes that are in the VMG Plus might make you think, well, then I don't need to ever take digestive enzymes again, right? Well, these digestive enzymes are sufficient in quantity for our vitamins, for what's in the vitamins. It's not going to take care of your lunch, your breakfast, your dinner, your snacks. So that's the difference in the enzymes that are in this product. So they facilitate the foods in the products here. So the liposomal, I did want to also mention that liposomes encapsulate the vitamins and shield the vitamins from premature breakdown and facilitate their direct delivery into the cells. And as a result, the vitamins can be absorbed up to 10 times more effectively compared to standard vitamins. In fact, we know that they are present in our cells for up to 8 hours at a time, which is huge because some of our vitamins normally wouldn't even get completely broken down. They just get washed into the toilet, which makes for very expensive urine, right? Now this MTHFR is critical. Genetics plants the seed, but methylation nourishes the soil when we're talking about treating our bodies like a garden, okay? Environment, lifestyle, and mindset determine how the plant grows. So what is MTHFR? I've been asked this quite a bit, and so let me break it down. And again, this isn't the highest level of biochemistry, but I think I will be able to satisfy your curiosity about it. MTHFR is an enzyme essential for processing certain B vitamins and converting them into forms the body can use effectively. When there's a mutation in the MTHFR gene, this enzyme's efficiency is compromised, hindering the metabolism of the B vitamins, specifically B9 and B12. And 50% of Caucasian people have this gene mutation, and half of them have no clue that they have it. So doTERRA set out to help solve that issue of having vitamins that we can certainly depend on. So, and you're all still seeing this picture, right? Can you just give me a thumbs up that you're still seeing my share? Okay, good. Thank you so much. So the mutation impacts a lot of people. And that's where pre-methylated B vitamins come into play. These vitamins are already in their active, ready-to-use forms, which makes them more easily absorbed and used, especially for individuals with the MTHFR mutation. VMG Plus includes these pre-methylated B vitamins, ensuring optimal absorption and effectiveness for everyone, with particular benefit for those who need it most. And you know, all kinds of our foods are vitamin mineral enhanced. And a lot of times your cereals, your breads will have more vitamins, more B vitamins, and yet those people cannot use them at all. And so they're just going out into the toilet. And also stressing the liver. Liver support with Zendocrine complex will help the liver to be metabolizing them like crazy. And the liver is not used to metabolizing these B vitamins for those people, despite fortified cereals, breads, and so forth. And so what happens is people who have the mutation might end up feeling super, super tired, or maybe not feeling so well, starting out on their VMG Plus. The way around that is to use Zendocrine complex. That is a capsule that attends to all of our detoxifying organs, but very, very prominently the liver. So Zendecrine will really help a lot if you notice the VMG Plus doesn't knock your socks off in a good way. So taking the Zendecrine Complex capsule twice a day for a good month and then see how you're doing. And then you can wean off that, should help a lot of people with the fact that the liver now is being overworked with these methylated B vitamins. So the EO Mega Plus is the other part of what Marie was going to be talking about. And this is powerful, as Sandy did mention before. It has 900 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids with 800 coming from EPA and DHA to support our foundational health. And so the EO Mega Plus really is designed to be taken with your VMG Plus, okay? And it is much cheaper in the bundle instead of the $49 that you'd pay if you just wanted to buy one. And also, I did want to mention Dr. Dave Stoyer, who we used to hear a lot from in Maine till they moved to Utah, used to always say when he had extra pain to deal with, he would take extra omegas. And I didn't understand that for the longest time until I injured my shoulder this week lifting. And it hurt just to hang off my shoulder, right? Just for my arm to hang down. And so I'm thinking, well, I'm taking extra turmeric, I'm taking extra this and extra that, rubbing in more oils and different things, and the deep blue and copaiba stick and the frankincense stick as well. And then finally I thought, I'm going to try and take one extra of the EO Mega soft gels and see what that does. I did that 3 days in a row. And by the third day, I had no more pain in that shoulder. And I was quite shocked because it was a pretty acute pain from lifting. I used a machine and wished I hadn't done it after. I used it with a slightly different position. Instead of this way, I was doing it this way, more back, and I think I really strained it. But in the Omega Plus, just again to let you know what it can do, it's great for heart health, super duper. In fact, they're seeing lower resting heart rates and lower diastolic blood pressure in a clinical trial. And that's big because the diastolic blood pressure is when the heart is at rest, and that's a true measure of heart health. It's great for healthy joint function, healthy inflammatory response, healthy brain and nervous system, digestive, respiratory systems, and for our skin. So it's got the full spectrum of fatty acids in there. All these letters that I have no idea what they mean, or what they stand for, but they're important. Fatty acids. And we know we cannot make our own fatty acids. They always have to be supplemented through food or through high quality supplements. So I'm going to stop the share. I think I'm going to stop the share now. And just kind of reinforce a few other ideas this month. Now, I don't know how many of you are at 30% rewards on your rewards. If you're not sure, look into your account profile of your website when you log into your doTERRA. If you look there, it'll tell you. It also should tell you, I think, in your shopping bag. I think on the lower right side, I think I've seen it before, but I'm not exactly sure about that. So I do want to let you know that this month, those of us who have been 30% rewards right along, and some of us have done this for many years, are getting this bag from doTERRA in our 100 PV order or more. And it's a nice little waterproof bag or water resistant bag. And it is labeled doTERRA for rewards. And on the tag, there's also this little sticker that you can put wherever you want. So that is our little recognition by doTERRA that we are at the VIP status. And VIP means 30% rewards, which means for every 100 PV I'm putting in for an order, I am literally getting back 30 reward points. I did that right, didn't I, Sandy? Did I just factor that in right? For every 100, for every 100 PV order we place, we'll get back 30. Yeah, that's right. I'm starting to second guess myself here all of a sudden, but I'm pretty sure that.
Or maybe 33.
No, it's 30%. It's 30%, not 1/3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, like Sandy said, the product of the month starting this month is any day of the month that you order your VMG and your Omegas. So if you're ordering those, you will get the product of the month any day of the month. And what they're doing for this whole year is they're setting up our product of the month isn't going to just be willy-nilly, white grapefruit and Raven Sarah and things like that. It's going to be the 12 most popular oils through this whole year. So in January, our first product of the month was, I believe it was peppermint. Was it?
No.
No, it was Digestin. It was Digestin, right? Because peppermint actually will come, you'll get a 5 milliliter peppermint in your bundle box, which if you order that this month, and it comes, looks like this. I'm not sure you can see that. I'm sorry. With your glass blender bottle, and you'll get the you'll actually get the peppermint, and you'll get this little pamphlet that kind of tells us our new morning routine can be to take your VMG, your EO Mega, and then put the cooling benefits of peppermint oil, 2 to 3 drops in your hands, rubbing them together, massaging them into your neck and your shoulders, and giving a good whiff to get some of the benefits, the energizing benefits of the peppermint oil. So we started out with Digestin because I think probably because we'd all partied so hard with Christmas and stuff, and they thought that'd be the nicest thing for our bellies. But these 12 essential most popular oils are going to include copaiba as well as Adaptiv. And so those oils are going to be, to me, they're going to represent it. By the end of the year, we'll have our own little first responder kit of the small bottle oils to stick in your bathroom cabinet, where you'll have them handy for anything that may occur in your home. Things like bug bites, itching, elevated body temperature, twisting our ankle, a burn on our arm, small cuts, sudden nausea or head tension, bladder frequency, constipation, colic, morning sickness, cramps, aphids on a houseplant even, or 100 other things that families deal with. So that to me is a nice plan for doTERRA to be doing for us. Now, the value of our rewards account is it gives us a healthier lifestyle, dependable products, unavailable anywhere else, satisfaction always, pricing is in effect below wholesale when we keep our rewards account going, rewards monthly orders going, and we can save our points for holiday gift giving, for self-care, or expensive oils. Now, making money is easier than ever with doTERRA. If you want to share oils, sample to somebody, a neighbor, let's say, who's maybe having trouble breathing, and you let them, breathe in your breathe oil or your Airex or something like that. If you hosted gatherings and use your refer a friend link to gift others a free year of wholesale pricing and free stuff, that is one way that you can easily make some money with doTERRA. Because that kind of money through refer a friend link especially goes directly into your account receivable, where it is money that just sits there until you decide to check off that little, to move the little button that you want to use that money that's available to you. That money comes off the very bottom of your order total. So it's really in effect paying for oils that are not redeemable with reward points yet. It's also good for the taxes you're paying on your order, as well as shipping if you're not getting free shipping. So for me, that refer a friend link is super great to use, and just tell people, if you leave the link to check things out, come back to the link in order to place your order. And that way, that's how they will get their free year of wholesale pricing. And that gets you your 20% of their order PV into your accounts receivable. Now, I've got a couple of blends I wanted to share quickly here. One is called my Kick in the Pants blend, and it's going to be good either in an inhaler or in a roller. And both of my DIYs are in inhalers or rollers today. So this blend will give you a kick in the pants, a bit of encouragement to get things done, and it will work so beautifully in the morning as well as the night. Why is that? The balance in it grounds me and centers me. The Adaptiv relieves my stress, no matter how small or complex, and allows me to focus well. The Motivate in it is encouraging and empowering. So whether it is to get me started right out of the gate or to help me process what didn't go so well at the end of the day, this blend helps me a ton. And you can see I put my little cap stickers right on the bottle to help me remember what's in this bottle, right? This blend helps me a ton. I use it every morning and every night. And so you can use, like if you've got a Motivate, an Adaptiv, or a Balance roller, and you don't have a lot left in it, let's say you've got a third or less in it, you can add the other oils to it, top it off with fractionated coconut oil, and you have repurposed your previous roller, or you can start in a fresh roller, doesn't matter to me. But you're going to use 10 to 15 drops of the other two oils that you put into your partially used roller and then top it off. And you're going to refill it as needed. So the three oils are Balance, Adaptiv, and Motivate for that kick in the pants roller or inhaler. Now, if you're making an inhaler, you would literally, whoops. Okay. My little foam thing just fell out of my little inhaler, but it has a little cap at the end and it has a cover. And so the wick goes down inside, and you're going to put 3 drops of each oil in, drop it on the wick, and then put a little bit of fractionated coconut oil, rub it all together. The fractionated coconut oil will hold it on the wick longer. And so I'd love to know if anybody makes the blend and how it helps you. My second DIY is for Valentine's Day, and I'm sorry I'm going over a little bit, but this is my Valentine's special moment blend. And what's in it are Passion, Adaptiv, Citrus Bliss, and Ylang Ylang. Again, 12 to 15 drops per oil. Top it off with fractionated coconut oil, and or 3 drops each for the inhaler. And the inhaler is a great thing to have in your purse, your pocket. It's not going to leak. So that's a good thing. My last thing I did want to mention is, or 2 things quickly. Allie Van Zandbergen, who is above us in our doTERRA family, has created a Happiness Happens movement. And it is a community of everything in one single resource. It's free for us on her team. It's easy to use and it's filled with education. She's got different classes loaded in there and she's adding to it daily. It is not on Facebook. So people who are tired of Facebook's shenanigans, which I should be, but I got back on. And if you haven't friended me yet on Facebook, please reach out and friend me because I'm building my profile back slowly since being badly hacked in September. So it's not on Facebook, so we can be super real in our questions and our testimonies. Praise the Lord to that, right? And I will put the registration link in our follow-up email with this replay. And then my final thing I want to add is I'm doing a class on Eventbrite called Thrive Naturally, Wellness and Vitality for Women 40 plus. And so it'll be a 1-hour class, February 18th from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. There'll be a recording. Yes, there'll be a recording for those who register, but the people who come on live with me will receive a Thrive bundle. So there'll be a gift for that cost, and it is 2 for 1. So see if you can't get somebody to join with you, and it's 2 for 1. So I hope that I'll see many of you on that, and I'll also have my lunch and learn on this Tuesday at noon. So if you want to grab a sandwich or a snack or a cup of tea or whatever and join me for that, that will be terrific. And so I'm going to now stop the recording so that we can answer some questions.